On guard! Yeah!
We back.
For the watch! As in, welcome back to Watch the Thrones.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I do.
Never have.
I tell you what, Jon Snow, you know nothing. Because they want it.
They did want it.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I saw I saw a compilation the other day where somebody was like, they put all the moments where he was, "You're my queen, you're my queen, you're my queen," all of his "you're my queen" moments. So that was worth watching.
Yes.
He says that a lot. I forgot how much he said that too. "You're my queen. I don't want it. You're my queen. I don't want it. I never have. I don't want it. You're my queen." All right, we got it, John. We got it.
We got it, John.
We got it. We understand. You don't want to be the king.
Yeah.
You just want to fuck your aunt. I get it. I mean, he literally is. You know, that's not even a joke. He's actually having sex with his aunt on the show. So.
Now, what I want to know is, was this in the North or the South that happened?
I mean, the Targaryens did live in the South, so. I mean, so did Jaime and Cersei. So
Facts.
just saying,
Something in the water. But yes, welcome everyone back to Watch the Thrones, episode what?
Episode 3.
Trace.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Bastards.
You bastards. This one goes out to the bastards.
This one goes out to the crippleds, the bastards, and the broken things.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Never forget, you are all bastards. I am pleased to report that my wife has moved on to Jon's second chapter in the first book. Whenever he says bye to Arya, whenever that one is. So she's moving through it.
Yes.
She's moving through it.
All right. Is she getting hooked?
She's making progress. She's making progress.
Okay.
She's still.
We'll get her.
I'm still having to like explain certain things, but it's going strong though. It's going strong. It's just funny because she keeps calling Robert something else.
What's she calling?
Like just other names, like just like not Robert.
Oh,
it just makes me giggle.
Dave, right? Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, now he's the king, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or no, Ned. That's the one who's visiting, right? No, that's Robert. No, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, it's exciting though. She tricked me the other day, and so you guys will get a kick out of this. So she's just like, tell me something, and you don't have to tell me if if it'll ruin anything for the book. I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And we're like getting like dinner together and stuff. And she's like, does Bran live? I'm just like, oh yeah. And he's like, good, because he just found. I'm like, oh, god damn it. Like, I wanted you to have some suspense. She's like, I told you not if it ruined anything. I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't thinking.
Can't just blindside me with a question like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck wrong with you?
You get put to the sword for behavior like that. Nah. That'll just be my thing for the shows. I just make sword puns the whole time.
There you go.
You know, that'll cut. Anyway, so today on Watch the Thrones, we are going over our top 5 Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire, show or book moments.
Universe moments.
Universe, yes. I guess, would we still call it just a Song of Ice and Fire universe?
Yeah,
or
I would say that's
the Martinverse. Georgetown. Georgetown! Let's give it up for Georgetown.
Yeah, George. So, Mr. Martin, how do you feel that they've named a town after you?
I don't want it. I never have.
Run that joke into the ground. I don't give a fuck.
Mixed music show style, which if for some reason you somehow found this first but didn't find the mixed music show, check it out. It's our music iPad.
First off, shout out to you if you found this first.
I said iPad instead of podcast.
iPad. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, shout out to you because that means this thing is getting out there, and we love that. Again, we love everyone who's coming to nerd out with us on this. So, yeah. Again, this started because this is literally all Warren and I talk about, basically.
We make a lot of Game of Thrones references.
Yeah.
Ice and Fire references.
Yeah, like Georgetown references. I like a lot of Martinese.
Martinese. There we go. Yeah, I like that. We speak Martinese.
Yeah, around here.
If you don't speak Martinese, you need to get out.
Yeah, A Song of Ice and Fire has slowly been infiltrating everything we do for a minute. Like, we've been making jokes like that for a minute now on the Mixed Music Show, our music podcast.
We even made a reference to the Ironborn a few episodes on the Mixed Music Show with What Is Dead May Never Die.
Yes.
So
we talked about genres and how people keep trying to say different genres are dead, but they're not.
Just like the Drowned God.
Yes.
What is dead may never die. So, that being said, top 5.
Top 5.
All right, so you want to just
movie.
like alternate? Yes, it is a great movie. That's a DMX stole the show for me in that movie, but
it's coming. These lists are coming. And they're great lists. They're
like
great lists, though.
Just like the Dragons, you know, they'll be here. They're on the way.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
Yeah.
Just like the Winds of Winter?
Oh.
No.
No, he didn't. I mean,
yes, I did.
It's still not here yet either, so, I mean.
But, like we said last episode, the dude sent out word to hold all works, all side projects, because he thinks he can get it out in 2024, or get it finished in 24. Maybe hitting shelves by like December, possibly. No. He talked about getting the manuscript possibly done even in like late this fall, but then in 24. But if nothing else, manuscript in the next spring and then in the fall. But still, it's so close.
We are very close to the Winds of Winter.
I've heard numbers such as 3/4 done been said, and he don't lie. He don't make shit up.
No, he doesn't.
He was stuck on 1/4 for like most of the 2010s or something like that.
Guy literally had to go and write like 7 other books or something ridiculous like that. Just to go, all right, now we can focus.
And make an app. They made an app. World of Westeros. I still haven't gotten it, but I'm going to get it.
Oh,
I want it. I got to get it.
He did.
Yeah, these lists are coming, though. We talked about DMX on a podcast about the Song of Ice and Fire.
It was worth it.
Yes, the real prince that was promised. Am I right, people?
Yes. Real talk, though, I would have loved to see DMX in Game of Thrones. That would have been...
If you put Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones, you can put DMX. You could have put DMX in there. Now,
yeah.
If DMX... Okay, you know what? This is where we're going. If DMX was in Game of Thrones, do you think... First of all, where would he be at? Which continent? Go.
Essos.
Oh, okay. Shit. All right. And then what?
I'm picturing him as a Dothraki screamer.
Yeah.
Like just.
I mean, a Dothraki barker.
Yeah. He wouldn't scream. He just roll up on. This is not a fucking game,
dude. He could be Belwas. He could totally be strong Belwas, you know?
He'll be the guy that other guys like, yo, chill. Like, Khal Drogo's like, chill, guy, chill. It's all right. We good.
About to roll up on cars. You best let us in those damn gates.
Not all by yourself, you ain't. So, I picture him as a Dothraki.
Mother dragons.
Yo, DMX on a dragon, though.
Oh, no. The world ain't ready. Yo, okay, hang on. How was Busta Rhymes not on a dragon in Game of Thrones? Come on now.
That would be crazy.
Come on now.
That would be crazy.
We could do that. We can make it happen. He's still kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want everyone who listened to this, like 3 people. I want all of y'all to go and start an online petition.
Start a riot. Start a petition.
A religion.
Start a GoFundMe.
For Busta Rhymes
to be on Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Somewhere.
House of the Dragon.
House of the
Duncan
Dragon
Egg Show,
would be perfect for
Aegon.
For Busta Rhymes.
Which one? House of the Dragon. Oh, duh. He is the dragon.
So those lists, right?
they're coming. they're great. Okay, so I'm thinking we alternate.
Yeah, okay.
Because, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. My number one moment, it's in both. I think we should make a point to point out if something's in both, because some things aren't in both books in the show, and they should have been. But this does come with a caveat. So let's just first off say, I love the Battle of the Black Water. I just watched it the other day. Yes. Let's get some quotes. Let's get some...
You're my counsel. Counsel! Speak sense to this honorable fool.
Winter is coming.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that? Look at this idiot. One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armor on him properly.
Shout out to Robert.
I just love that whole rant.
Yeah, it's
originally
so
I was
crazy.
gonna cut it down just to your mother's a dumb whore, but you
with
know
a
what?
fat ass. Yeah,
I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it all the way in.
Yeah.
Drink.
Your king commands it. Yeah.
Thank the gods for Bessie and her tits.
Like.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Indeed, madam. Indeed. So, and the game
we have won.
Played.
I like that when Tywin's at the end.
That was dope, wasn't it? We have won
on the horse. Tywin's a badass motherfucker,
dude.
Like,
when the fucking the ceremony the next day or whatever, later, and he comes in to get like congratulated officially in front of everyone, and his horse just shits on the stairs. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man!
Do you think that was a shooting accident? Or do you think that was on purpose? I can't help but wonder if the who's like, hey, y'all make sure to train the horse to shit when he goes over the stairs, right? Yeah, man, I got you. It's good. It's all straightened out. Okay, good. Just want to make sure because we need.
Hold on, can we
horse.
make him shit again? I didn't get the right angle on that. The lighting was terrible in that shot.
It was. Nah, but like,
what is it? Season 8?
Oh shit.
Yep.
You know, my wife earlier today asked me if it was low-hanging fruit day, and I said yes, because it's Saturday. I ain't working hard on the weekends.
Fuck that shit.
Season 8 is some low-hanging fruit. That fruit is practically on the floor, and we're going to pick it up, and we're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, there's no... it just fell off the tree, like it's at your feet.
Yeah, like...
There's so much of it, too.
Oh, it fell off all right.
Oh, certainly did.
But yeah, so, man, again, the moment when Bronn shoots his arrow into the barge and, like, fucking Davos turns to his son across the deck and they just see it coming and it's just like, Mothos, get down! Boom! Like, and then it's just so, well, you know, those who have seen it have seen it. It's just a crazy explosion of green fire, like, everywhere. And, like, that was just such a cool idea. Now, here's the caveat. You know, this whole thing, like, got me when I first watched the show, right? I was like, whoa. I rewound a couple times when I first watched that. And I did that again the other night. Like 3 nights ago, whenever I watched this, I rewound it again. I just had to keep watching it. But here's the thing, guys. in the book, Tyrion has this great scheme of like using this like crazy like chain net thing to like trap the boats when they try and leave.
Yeah.
That's not in the show.
Huh.
And like it would have been so easy to put in there.
Right.
And it does a lot of damage in
it does.
Because like they try and go back and then it's just like first off, you got the explosions, so you got waves and everything going on. And then you got them getting
warfare is crazy.
And then you got you're getting swept back out to sea towards this big old chain thing that's then like ripping up other boats and stuff.
Right.
Like, although I will say one hilarious moment is Tyrion's speech. I don't think it's in the book.
No, I don't
where
think
he's
so.
Where he's like, you know, those are brave men down there. Let's go kill them. Like, I think I remember reading that and be like, wait, where's that part? It's like, they're coming through. It's okay. I'll take you to another way. We'll come up behind them and fuck them in the asses. Like, that's not in the show. That's not in the book.
No, not at all.
And it's just like whoever was on it that day, you know? Like, but yeah, so that's my number one. Even though they didn't have the chain thing, it's like, it almost didn't need it, but I would have liked to have just seen it, you know?
Right.
So, Battle of the Blackwater, that's my... We can say that these aren't in any particular order, but honestly, if I'm being real, I think this is my number one. Like, legit my number one. So, but the rest won't be in any particular order. So, yeah. On to you, my good sir.
All right, so this moment is in both the show and the books.
Yeah, so they can do that.
Yes. Now, this is... I enjoy watching this scene, and I enjoy reading this scene. When Daenerys is in, I think it's Yunkai.
The second place she goes to?
The place where the the guy is just insulting her up, down, left, and right. Oh, what is the whore want?
Yeah. When she's trying to buy the Unsullied. Yes.
Yeah, and she can understand
pretending
him perfectly
the whole time.
And he's just calling her out on her name, up, down, left, right.
He says she's a slut so many times. Whore.
What does with the whore like this?
With the whore like that?
What does the whore want?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope this pleases the whore or whatever he says. And she's just taking it all in, not saying nothing. Just
keeping her cool.
Just letting him just... And then at the end, you know...
She just starts speaking his language.
Yeah. Best. So that was one of my moments for me.
Just let him burn.
Yep, exactly. Just let him run. Roast him.
Now, in the book, does she yell, "You cannot buy it, you cannot own a dragon," or whatever? Because I guess she yells that in the show. It's like, "You cannot own a dragon, Dracarys," or whatever.
I think she does say something like that in the books, but someone please correct me. But yeah.
Either way, though, the show is awesome because, like, in the book, no, yeah, in the book, do they kind of just like let you imagine it, or does he actually write some detail about it, the burning and everything? Like
a little bit of both. It kind of depends on, you know.
Well, because like in the show, you just see it.
Oh yeah,
all,
in the
you know?
show, yeah, you see him all. You see him cook.
You see him
cook for
real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking up like Kanye in 2003. Ah, shit.
What
anyway,
the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
The fuck?
Don't worry about what I'm saying. Just rap, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shout out to ICP.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, if there's one thing when you click on a podcast related to Game of Thrones, you're just looking for all these music references.
Although, to be fair, ICP would be hilarious in Game of Thrones. I think they would have enjoyed that.
Okay, hang on.
They do all that like fantasy kind of like Dungeons.
These lists are coming. Hang on. Okay, ICP. Where would they be in this world? In Georgetown.
They got to be a team. I'm trying to think of a good team because they always do stuff together. Like they're very rarely doing stuff apart.
Okay. Check it out. They are, you know,
Somebody.
they're I could see them being like some knights, or I could see them being like, you know, in like, I don't know. Anyone else think ICP should just be in Dorne?
I mean, that's fair.
They were with, let's be real. They were with Quentin. Let's keep it real. You know.
Oh man.
You want to talk about something cooking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Light it up. Okay. But yeah.
So yeah, that was for me one of my moments. I love how he just kept getting more and more disrespectful, and she showed him the business at the end.
The business.
He gonna learn today.
Get fire on these bitches one time. Shout out to Kevin Hart.
All right.
Number two.
Number two for
Number
you.
two?
Number two for you.
For me? So the other day I was on YouTube. No. But so
So there's a plugin called Fire.
oh my god. For those who don't know, there really is a plugin called Fire.
2 clicks and it's perfect.
For the watch.
Kenny Beats.
Kenny Beats, Kyle Beats.
Zach
You know,
Fox.
I think there's actually a K Beats out there now too. A K Beats.
K Beats. That's
Yeah.
funny.
K Beats.
It's just Kevin Beats. No one likes him.
Kevin Beats. Kevin Beats. That's a long day name.
It certainly is.
Oh, jeez.
Kevin Beats.
You had a skin of wine with that one, didn't you?
It was
Kevin
Dream Wine, yeah.
Kevin Beats.
He's Kenny and Kyle's cousin. They can't stand him.
Oh, shit. So basically the way this is going to go is if you tune into this show, you're just going to get all music jokes. If you go to the other one, you're going to get Game of Thrones jokes.
Mindfuck.
House of the Undying much? Now.
Yeah, so that's a moment that we can talk about where I preferred the book.
Yes.
Over the show.
The book is way better than the show with that. But
Oh yeah, that was
we're going to get away from that because it's not my number two. So
it's not mine either, but it is worth noting as an honorable mention that it was pretty cool.
it is pretty, yeah. I mean, seeing it again now, I didn't appreciate it as well because even when I was seriously trying to watch it, which if you want to learn about me not trying to watch it, go back to the last episode
Yeah.
and see what I did there. But like
See what he got right.
what should have been, right?
Yeah.
But like, you know, I was still having a hard time keeping everything straight even when I was seriously trying to watch the show. And like when we got to Karth, it was just all like a lot. Like I did not notice like Quaith, for example. Didn't even notice her. You know, like I was all just like, where are the dragons? Where are the dragons? Where are the dragons? You know, like, why is there a million of this dude all over the place? I had none of their names down really. Like I was like, this one dude is so persistent. Like game recognized game. Who was that? Who was like, you know, check out my vault. Look at all this shit. You can have what all's in my vault if I can, you know, if you'll marry me. Like, who was the dude who kept trying to?
I know the name, but I can't think of it
You know,
off the top of my head. You know,
we're just talking Thrones, guys. Okay, we're not trying to be factual. If you want the facts, check out Quinn
Go
the
to Fox
GM.
News. I'm just kidding.
Check out In Deep Geek. Check out all these others. Check out the Three-Eyed Raven. Check out David Lightbringer. Check out all of these people who are like
History of Westeros.
Histories of Westeros. You know,
Talking Thrones.
Yes, Talking Thrones.
There's one I just saw the other day, but I can't think of his name either. But go
The
on
Hills
YouTube.
Alive. Yeah. She's great. I finally have her name right. So
There you go.
but yeah, so number 2. Both show. How is there not a Game of Thrones game? What? Can we get a Game of Thrones game? I want to ride a dragon for real. I want a Grand Theft Auto. I want to be like Danny season 8,
Yo.
right? I want to do that for real. I just want to burn shit.
Let's I would love a GTA Game of Thrones version.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's just a Game of Thrones skin. Like you still have like cops talking on their walkie-talkies and shit, but it's all castles and you're riding on horses and stuff. But all the audio is still the same.
That would be hilarious.
Someone make that happen. Okay. But so yeah, Tyrion's trial. Let's go.
Ah, yes.
Love it. But the show destroys the books with his speech. Like, the guy who played Tyrion did such a good job with his speech, you know, the I wish I was all these things you say I am moment. Like,
Yeah.
And then
that was a crazy moment.
and then when he's like, I demand a trial by combat, you know, he like leans into it, you know. He practically had
Who the fuck does
COVID
Midget
when he
think
said
he
it.
is?
He practically had COVID when he said it, you know.
Right.
So, but yeah, he did not actually have like that. That was years before any of that, guys. Calm down. But yeah, Peter Dinklage, there we go, did an amazing job as Tyrion, and we hope to see him back in the Jon Snow show. I hope, I really do. I hope to see the Jon Snow show. But yeah, such a good moment, such a great moment, and like the book was nice because it was so much more drawn out. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. Someone explain this to me. Maybe you can explain this to me, but I did not see a difference between Shay in the books and Shay in the show. It seemed like both ways she was screwing him over. Like, it was about the same amount of things she said. I don't know what this big distinction is people are making. Like, but people
I think
try
the
and
only
make it.
distinction that they have is on the show she made it look like she loved him more, I guess.
Something like that.
But even then, like,
She goes the same way, doesn't she?
yeah, so what is it really like? I feel like in that particular case, people are just nitpicking, like, oh,
Yeah,
she didn't say that line and it was written in the book. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We got it. It's different. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the exact same.
However, if A Song of Ice and Fire reboot happens, like I keep trying to manifest, maybe they can make it be more just identical to the book. Fuck it. It's animation. It don't matter. That's what I want.
Exactly.
So anyway, yes, that's my
Take
number
the best
2.
from both.
Huh?
Take the best from both.
The best from both.
Now,
and
okay.
It's animations. They could be even more bloody and gruesome with it.
Exactly.
They could go crazier.
It's not real people. You know, they
Yeah.
can do whatever they want.
Yeah. Kill all the animals you want.
Exactly.
But yes, so that's my number 2.
My number 2 is actually kind of related. It's,
Wait, sorry. And it was the shit. All right. I'll be here all episode.
I don't even have words for that one. I'm just going to do that
Can't
again.
say I'm wrong. Can't say I'm wrong. All right.
There you go. That's
You are welcome.
for the watch.
For the watch. All right.
I don't want it. I never have.
But you got it.
Exactly. All right, so my number 2 is related. It's I just love that last scene between Tyrion and Tywin, and Tywin's just like, put that fucking thing down. You're not gonna shoot me. I'm sitting here taking a shit.
Yeah.
And then he just goes, oh yeah.
Hold my beer. He goes. He says, say hello to my little friend.
Exactly. Oh, yeah? I won't?
Tyrion Montana right here.
Tyrion Montana.
Tyrion Montana. How about it? How you doing?
Let's do it. Let's Tyrion come back as a mobster. Yo, I'd watch that every day.
Yeah.
I'd watch that every day.
Tyrion in the 20s, Boardwalk Empire. Let's just get it all together, you know?
Tyrion wearing a zoot suit.
Oh, shit. You know. But then you have him wearing a monkey suit, and people try and say he's a monkey and stuff, or try like, you know, we're starting to get, you know, one of those areas, you know, where, you know, but, you know.
It's fucking Tyrion.
It's Tyrion. Don't give a fuck. Yeah.
God damn it, it's Tyrion.
Who the fuck didn't let Tyrion rap?
Right.
Shout out to the Mixed Music Show.
If you haven't heard that podcast, go check it out after this one.
Right away. Or else we'll see you in the flames. Hey, yeah. We need a fire one shot. We need some fire and some cannons.
We need some fire.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, go ahead and elaborate more about that moment.
Because that, for one thing, Tywin just wouldn't stop egging him on. Like, he just wouldn't stop. Guy is literally holding a crossbow. I'm taking a shit. I'm not saying nothing to you.
Take what you want.
'Cause you just never know. he fucked around and found out.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Really did.
Tywin in the show was amazing. Tywin in the books was amazing, but I definitely love seeing him in the show.
Yeah, he's a badass for real.
All right,
for sure. So
we're ready for my number 3.
That was mine. Yes, number 3.
All right. So it was you know what? It was honestly my first. It was my first number 1 when I was watching the show, because as we all know, or we all can relate, fuck Joffrey, right?
Oh,
now,
yeah.
hang on. Hold your effects, sir. Y'all don't know where I'm going. I ain't going where people think I'm going, because that could be its own moment. I'm going, I am their king. Whack. And I just slapped a king. Did my hand break from my wrist? I have quoted that so many times when the people are rioting for a little bit and they're trying to get Joffrey, they're trying to get Sansa, they kill the Sept, they're trying to do all that shit, you know, and fucking Joffrey is just not listening. Now, is this only in the show? I don't believe that slap is in the book, but
no, I don't think so.
But I feel like there was something similar.
I feel like there was a similar moment.
Yeah, but
It
definitely
might have been in the books too. It's been a while since I've.
They can't do this to me. I am their king. Whack. And I just struck a king. Did my hand fall from my wrist? Like, come on. Let's go. You know? Like, there's other grander moments, you know, out there, you know.
But it is always satisfying to see Joffrey just get smacked down.
Just sit down.
Bitch, be humble.
You know, I like to believe that song was written about that moment. Wasn't it around the same time? When was that? Wasn't Humble like... Nah, Humble was more like 15 or 16 or something. I mean, we all know Kendrick can travel through time.
Truth.
But yeah, so like sometimes I get recommended it as a YouTube short and I will just rewatch it a few times. So yeah, that's my number 3. Yeah, shout out to Tyrion again. You know?
Yeah. He deserves it. All right, so my number 3 is actually from House of the Dragon.
That's true. That's true.
Now, I love dragons.
We didn't say it couldn't be that.
It's the whole universe. Mm-hmm. I love dragons.
Let's go with the dragons. Dragon time.
So, when in that first episode, when you see they're just all casually just flying on their dragons, just chilling out, and then the other Damon comes in on his dragon. It's just like, all right, now it's like we're back.
Yes. Yeah, when that happened, it was just like, bruh, we are here. I don't care what else happens. I saw some dragons.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we are here. We are back here once again.
Yes.
They
said it couldn't be done.
But they did it.
Yeah.
So.
Could I throw in an honorable mention for that?
Go ahead.
How about, is it in the same episode when Damon steals the egg or whatever, and then you have Rhaenyra, like you have the High Tower and all his men trying to get him, and then Damon has his dragon or behind them, and then Rhaenyra swoops in with her dragon and lands behind Damon. Like,
yeah. I think that was not the same episode, but I think it was like very close.
Was that episode 2?
It might have been episode 2.
It wasn't too long, but yeah, that was another. That was like oh shit, this girl ain't playing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Good
so
stuff.
I think that would be my number 3. Just seeing all the dragons, just whoosh. You know, the Targaryen house is strong. It's alive. There's a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
They all got dragons.
Yeah. Shout out to
also honorable mention. Speaking of that show, I also love all of the strong jokes that they kept making.
You'll have to remind me of that one. I'm not quite sure.
They would one of what's her name? Not Rhaenyra, the other girl.
Allison?
Yeah, there you go. Her one of her sons was like, I want to propose a toast. And
the strong. I forgot.
To my nephews who are very whatever, and strong, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all of that was awesome to see.
You know, I'll tell you who didn't see it coming. But or shit, who did see it coming? The fucking daughter, who's been like predicting shit the whole season. But I can't remember her name. But one of the anyway, you know, I'm still getting them down. I've only watched the season once. It's been a few months, guys.
Yeah,
let me live. Maybe we'll have to rewatch it. I mean, when it drops, are you gonna rewatch season 1 and then go into it? Or are you just gonna start right at season 2?
Fuck your mother if I'm not gonna rewatch it.
All right, let's go.
So, yeah,
shout out to Russian sayings.
Hell yeah, Yop tvoyo mat. If you don't know, now you know. All right. So yeah, that's number 3 for me.
All right,
just seeing all the dragons, seeing all the Targaryens just alive, and yeah.
Number 4.
Really, House of the Dragon could just be its own moment.
I mean,
season 1.
We will discuss House of the Dragon many more times over.
For sure.
Yeah. So Theon getting tortured is not my number 4.
Oh, well, that I would have accepted it if it was.
Nah.
He deserved it though.
Yeah, you know.
I don't have any sympathy for
Theon. Yeah, that's why he's not in one of my moments, because I don't care about him enough to put him in one.
I go the other way. I'm like, I want to see this. Like you just cut his dick off. That's it. Like, fuck Theon.
Theon in the books. Like, yeah. If y'all know, y'all know. Enough said.
Fuck him in the books. Fuck him in the show.
Just fuck him.
Yeah,
you know?
Fuck Theon.
Yeah. Man had a choice, and
he made it.
He made it. Yes, he did.
Although the only moment I like about Theon is when he's all trying to hit on his sister, and he don't even know it's his sister.
Oh, he did more than hitting on. God damn it! Shit.
Well, okay, in the show, In the show, he only
straight up assaulted.
Yeah, in the
basically.
books. Yeah. One of them, yeah.
I mean, she was hot though. So that makes it okay, right?
It's Targaryen rules.
Targaryen rules. Okay. Well, that's a saying that's... I might have to make that a shirt. Targaryen rules. I wonder if you can do that. I don't even know. But so, yeah, man. So let's just talk about, let's just go for it. Cersei blowing up the Sept, number 4.
That was pretty badass. Forget about the bloody gods. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's gonna... Well, it's too late. And of course, right? Typical religious priests types, oh, the gods will fix it. No, they won't.
No. Now, let's not get it twisted. I hate it. I don't care about the Sparrow storyline. I don't like it. It irritated me in the show. It irritated me in the book. I don't give a fuck about the Sparrow or any of that. It's a perfectly reasonable reaction to everything that's going on. I get it. It makes way more sense in the book because they, are able to lay out that backstory. Whereas like in the show, it's just like, oh, here's some power. I'm mad with power. I'm not mad with power, but like I'm the shit like right away, almost like within the same episode. Mm-hmm. Like they speed through the Sparrow stuff. But
oh yeah, they just
either way
right through it.
Either way, drives me nuts. Like I don't know. And then, as people who have criticized the show say, it's unthinkable that she would be able to get away with this and nothing happened to her. But it was still a badass show moment.
Yeah.
Now
the only thing I would say is there were previous kings that did kind of get away with some stuff.
I mean, that's true.
Like fucking with the religion and what was it? Maegor the Cruel, I think, was one of the ones who really targeted the
church.
The church because they were like, well, you don't like Targaryens are abominations. It's incest, and so they've had clashes, but there's always been a little bit of a reaction though too. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'll also give it. At the same time, there also kind of wasn't at times. You know what I mean?
I mean,
so it kind of just goes back and forth. Depends on.
Eris got.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Sure so I think real quick, if we could just shout out to Cersei and just let her say the whole truth of the whole thing, because really I think this quote really applies to all that.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win, you die. There is no middle ground.
I did sound through it because I don't know if we could get copyrighted on the background music. So, but yeah, shout out to Cersei blowing up. Shout out to terrorism. That's basically what that was,
It was.
Cersei was taking some notes from ISIS right there.
She was. She had her own little jihad there.
Oh shit, she really did, didn't she? All right, so that's my number 4. Yeah.
All right. I think my number 4 is, I believe this happens in the books and the show, but someone correct me. And I don't remember his name, but the guy that was gonna fight for Tyrion.
Which guy?
The one of the Martells. He was fighting the Mountain.
Oh, Doran Martell.
Yeah, there you go.
So his fight with the Mountain?
Yeah, because he was pressing him and he was getting, and then he just got too cocky.
He got too cocky.
Kept running his mouth instead of finishing him off, And unfortunately, he got what he got. But, at the same time, you're still rooting for him. You're like, kill him. And then you just go, just kill him already. You got him kind of down a little bit. Kill him. Just go in. Don't fuck all that shit. Don't make him say shit about your sisters and her kids and all that. Just giving him more time to rest.
He legit owned the Mountain.
Yeah, and then at the very end, because he got too cocky, kept running his mouth, not focusing on the job, letting his emotions get in the way. And then the mountain was able to
gouge his eyes out, tear his head off his shoulders, right? Like,
fucked him all the way up.
But you know what? Shout out to... Oh, no, sorry. Oh, my gosh, guys. I called him Doran. Oberyn Martell. Excuse me, Oberyn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Oberyn Martell, though. Because until that happened, you were just like, this dude can do no wrong. I don't know what's going to come from this guy.
Yeah, he just rolled up in King's Landing all crazy.
Like he owned the place.
Yeah, like he owned it.
Because he did. You
Him
know?
and Tyrion were getting along. He was partying.
Yes, he was.
Had his bitches.
Yes, he did. His paramour.
And unfortunately, that's what happened to him.
All right.
Yeah. I would say that's number 4 for me.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Honorable mention before we do number 5.
Yeah, let's do some honorable mentions. It's coming.
Yeah, number 5, it's coming. So
sit down. Slap you like Tyrion. Okay. Smack you like a...
Speaking of Tyrion, though, I do love the moment, honorable mention, where he, I think it's season 5, where he gets captured and he has to like fight in that in that ring or whatever, and then at the last moment he gets rescued by Mormont, I think it is.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I'm still in season 2 right now. Like,
so that's a moment that I enjoyed watching. That was hilarious. Like, like now I'm for a minute. I'm like, now you really gotta fight, like for real this time, because every other time he's kind of gotten out of it,
Yeah, like I mean, he gets way more credit in the books. Like he does kill some people in the books.
Oh no, he definitely does. But like in the beginning, before that though, we're like, all right, so he got knocked out. First off, hilarious. Yeah, hilarious. First real battle.
Boom.
He just, before the battle even starts, he doesn't even get knocked out by like an enemy soldier. It's just some guy that just wasn't looking.
Half man. Which I didn't know they yelled half man in the show too. Once I saw that, I just smiled. I was like, yes, half man.
Yes.
Wow.
So he literally just got knocked out before he could do anything about anything.
Yes.
And then in the Blackwater, he's all right. Here's his moment. And then at the very last moment.
Shit.
So then it's like, all right, what's gonna happen now? How is he gonna get out of this? And then Mormont, here he comes.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Mormonts, by the way, in the show, because they did it.
Oh yeah,
they did it right. They all did their thing.
So that's an honorable mention for me.
Let me get one.
What about for you?
Let me get one. How about at the end when the young Mormont is like just schooling all these Northmen, on how they should, get with Jon.
Isn't she like 11 or something?
Yeah, she's like 11 or 12 or some shit, and she's up on a table.
Girl, she's just schooling him.
She's up on a table and she's just telling it like it is, and she's just like, the king of the north. Like, I can't remember her name though. I keep wanting to say Lyanna Mormont, but
I think that's right.
I can't remember if that's her or if that's the one that they describe as the bear in the book. That dresses up in like a bear thing and like fights, or bear furs or whatever. But
I think it is Lyanna, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we're not. Let us know.
Yeah.
More of a fun discussion. These are not the facts. We already told you where to go for the facts. So
yes.
Yeah. But that's definitely a great one. Jon winning the election or whatever you want to call it. That's a great moment in the show and the books.
Oh yes.
Sam killing the first White Walker. That's a crazy moment.
Just Sam in general.
Shout out to Sam. Yes.
Sam the Slayer.
Sam the Slayer. Give it up. He slayed it, man. And he wrote a book about it.
He certainly did.
Show.
Called A Song of Ice and Fire, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder what that means. Why would he do that? I just, I wonder.
That was cheap, and I love it. That was so cheap, and I love it.
That was like
That was like a $1 burger at McDonald's cheap. Like, oh yeah, he just thought of that all by himself, did he? That was some fucking Little Caesars pizza TV show writing, guys, and that's no hate on Little Caesars or McDonald's, but that was cheap, guys.
That was like, all right. So how do we actually end this? I mean, we could just say it's all a book. Fuck it.
You know, I don't think they could have done it any worse unless they were just like, it was a dream the whole time. And it was like Ned's dream as he's like getting ready to go to the
King's
Tower
Landing?
of Joy or something. No, like back then, like he has a whole premonition of all of this back before he goes and fights at the Tower of Joy. Now, I think I think I just kind of made it good though.
Okay.
Like, you know, he's a Stark. Maybe he tripped on a tree, fell on a tree, and he did some green scene.
Okay,
That's how it works, right? You just touch a tree and you start green.
Wow.
They say anytime a Targaryen's born, the gods flip a coin. Well, anytime the Starks go nature walking, they see a lot. Okay, I'm done.
They must really be fun when they're high, right? All that green seeing.
All that green seeing.
But if they had actually done it that way, they might actually be able to redeem themselves a little bit, because then it's like, okay, now how did it actually go?
That's right.
We could look at it like that from a positive standpoint. If they're like, okay, so this is how it actually went in this vision, but now here's the real show.
Yeah.
It'd have been like, fuck you, but it would have still been, fuck you, but it would have been like,
if they did it right afterwards, then it would have been okay. Like if they really killed it afterwards, we'd forgive them, I think,
Yeah.
I
love the fact that they really haven't worked since. That makes me very happy.
Yeah,
That really makes me very happy, actually.
Shout out to Dumb and Dumber, as everyone calls them now. So
I mean, they fucked it up for themselves. I don't
They really
have a
did.
whole lot of sympathy for them.
You could have still asked. The man gave you a roadmap.
And you know what? When I first got into all this, I was like, okay, the books aren't done, so I get it. But then like you actually read more of the stuff, and it's like he has more stuff here for you guys. Why didn't you use any of this?
Yeah,
This stuff was already there.
Yeah, exactly. They could have just stretched more time out on some of these side stories. Quentin. Fucking Fago. The Aegon in the books,
Mm-hmm.
Whether he's a real Targaryen or not, they could have stretched the shit out of that,
Stannis is still walking around. He's still alive.
John Connington. We could have gotten a few episodes about him. Shout out to that. That is a great, like, rich person name. Or like a sailor
really
or something. Connington.
Yes.
John Connington.
I am John Connington, yes.
The first or the second?
John Connington the third.
The third.
It's got to be the third.
First of his name, though.
Somehow.
All right. And my last,
So-
it's an honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's an honorable mention. It's not number 5. It would be number 6 if we were doing 10. But it's an honorable mention. But I love it. Actually, it's a tie. Fuck it. I'm going to be that guy. This is our podcast. We do what we want. Watch the Thrones.
We do what we want, bitch.
I got 2 moments for you and an honorable mention. So my bad. I had a tie and then I moved it over. Honorable mention. People don't like this. I love this. Arya killing the Freys in the book, or in the show. I liked that.
Wait, people don't like that?
People don't like that. No, they
Why
see
not?
that as cheap too. They don't like how basically nothing happens to him until she comes along. Whereas like in the book, you got Manderly, all these other things. You get the possible
true.
Frey pie situation. But like, good old cannibalism. But like, again, plenty of things they could have left in to kill more time. You know,
exactly.
Obviously, looking back, we now know George would have never finished the book in time unless they had been convinced to keep going. That's the only thing I could think of is like if they had just kept stretching out and let him write on the fucking show. Like they stopped letting him write, or they stopped letting him be involved. I don't know what happened, but they kind of like kicked him out a little bit too, where he just got like
they kind of pushed him out.
Yeah, it's just like. But anyway, we'll do a whole season 8 episode, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But Arya killing the phrase.
They deserve their own. Just those two deserve their own episode, I think.
Yeah.
How they fucked it all up.
But so Arya killing the phrase. I liked that a lot. I enjoyed
that moment.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that moment.
And it starts the season, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So that's pretty great.
Was it season 7?
Yeah.
Yep.
So one more. You can do a few honorable mentions if you want, because I did like 5,000 just then. But if there's anything else you just like, go for it.
I mean,
this episode isn't long enough.
My last moment is a tie. I'm kind of stuck between which one to go for, so I'm just gonna give it a tie.
Okay, but any more honorable mentions though?
Any more honorable mentions? The scene where Daenerys, not Daenerys, Viserys.
Oh, the Golden Crown?
Yes,
Ooh,
yes, the Golden Crown.
Shout out to the Golden Crown.
And all she goes is, he was no dragon. Boom. Dragons can't die of fire.
Yeah. He didn't know nothing. I just thought of one more honorable mention. This is the last one. Sansa feeding Ramsay to his dogs.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I was so very satisfied.
Really yeah.
If this was a survey, I was extremely satisfied.
Huh.
Okay, time for me to get to business. My tie. Arya killing the Night King. I love it. I don't give a fuck. Some people don't. I love it. Fuck off. Shout out to Arya. I saw her in season 1. I was like, this girl's gonna do big things. I don't know what, but she's gonna do big things. And Dany burning it all down.
I think I love those moments so much because everyone hates them.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like,
but also,
get over yourselves. These were cool.
Riding the
cool
dragon
moments.
Was cool. Just forget about if it makes sense or not for a second, because her killing the Night King like that, it story wise, it is kind of whack.
Yeah, like it should have been Jon. It should have been an epic battle, and it wasn't.
And it's like it was just one moment, and like, oh, that's it.
That's it. We're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like. Why else do you think we came all the way here?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So.
Like overall, like we just rewatched that the other day, right? Like months ago or something. But like it was still fun. It's a good watch.
It is a great watch.
It is funny because so I watched that by myself the first time at like 3 a.m. And for those who don't know, we are visually impaired, so for me to watch things I have to turn my brightness all the way up. And I'm sitting there watching this episode and I'm just like, I am having a hard time watching this. And for some reason, it's the one fucking episode in season 8 that doesn't have audio describe on it. So there goes that. I don't know why, but it didn't have it. Anyway.
Weird. I had a version that does.
Yeah. And so.
That's really weird.
Yeah. And so, I'm watching it. And then I finished season 8. And it's just like, bro, no one could watch that episode, I guess. And then they did it again in House of the Dragon, which is even funnier. I'm like, guys, people don't like the dim thing. Stop doing it.
Yeah, people want to see what's going on.
Yeah. They want to see that. They want to see the incest. Okay? Shout out to Rhaenyra and Daemon.
Daemon's badass, though.
Targaryen rules.
Targaryen rules. Daemon was pretty crazy. He just swept in. Oh, I also loved all of his little, like, Oh, your wife is dead. Yes, I'm very, very sad about that. Very, extremely sad. Can you just see how sad I am? I am positively bereft. He said that one in the House of the Dragon. Your wife, something about your wife. Oh, yes, I'm positively bereft.
God damn.
She. So
Shout out to Doctor Who. Because that's where he's from. He was the 11th Doctor.
there you go.
And it's just so different, and I love it.
I'm positively bereft.
But yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
But
And then if we could just
then
turn
marries his niece, you know?
Targaryen rules.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then Daenerys just burning down King's Landing. Fuck it. I'm just over it at this. I don't give a fuck. I was all ready for the blood and fire, the fire and blood. You know, I was all ready for that. Again, this is like 4 a.m. at this point, or 5 a.m. Like I stayed up all night watching season 8, not realizing how long each episode was.
There you go.
Yeah, so
I'll do it for you.
yeah, so there you go, man. That's mine. And yeah, let's go. Tie for 5.
So
And let the record show that we can have we can have duplicates here. Don't know if that's where we're going, but I just thought I'd point that out.
it's not.
I would have loved if we both had that. But it's all right. Shout out to Danny burning it all down.
Shout out to Daenerys.
Shout out to Daenerys.
Just Daenerys in general.
Yeah.
Badass bitch.
All right.
Number 5 for me. Tie. It's a tie, but it's different moments for me. So the first one I'll say, this is in the books. None of this happens in the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, let's go.
When at the very end of book 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do not remember his name.
You don't need to remember his name. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He's a
him.
Frey, right?
I think so.
Fuck him.
Anyway, at the very end, you know, this silent figure, and she's just kind of standing there, and then he notices, and oh shit, it's Lady Stoneheart.
Woo!
Catelyn Stark, back from the motherfucking dead.
She don't talk much, but she remembers.
She always remembers.
Mm-hmm.
So that is crazy.
I had that a couple days ago, and I was trying to think these up for myself, and I totally forgot today. So that's hilarious. Good shit.
And then my other moment.
Good shit.
I just, the first time I watched this, when this happened, I was just like, oh shit, no he didn't. When Baelish pushes her out the fucking moon door.
Oh shit.
When he tries to make out with Sansa.
Yeah.
And then she spots it.
Yeah.
She starts freaking out, almost pushes Sansa through the moon door.
Yep.
Talks her down, and he's all like, it's okay, baby. There's only one woman I've ever loved. And she stops crying, getting all happy. Oh, yeah? Your sister.
Oh. Honorable mention, him dying in the show is pretty great.
That was also pretty good.
Yeah.
When all the Starks got around and they gave him a little trial of sorts.
You know, not by combat.
No, not at all. A real trial.
Yeah.
Because they had real power.
Yeah, they did.
So. And they took back Winterfell.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, another great moment that we probably should have said, one of us, but it's all good. Taking back Winterfell.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man. But, and when Sansa came with the Knights of the Vale, and during the Battle of the Bastards. Shout out to the Queen of the North. Yeah.
Yeah, the Woman King. Woo. You know, they don't have a term for that yet.
Oh man.
John killing Danny,
go.
what? No, okay. But so, yeah, guys, that's it.
Yeah, that was just silly.
That's it.
I don't know.
That's it.
That
Enough
was,
said.
Now we should do a top 5 silly moments.
Silly,
A different
Not necessarily,
moment.
like
different
really,
episode.
like really moments. We should do our top 10
That-
like favorite funny moments, I think, in general.
Yeah, funny moments and then just like, bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, bruh. Because when you think of A Song of Ice and Fire, you just go, bruh.
Bruh. Like John killing Daenerys and then the dragon burning down the throne, just like
That part was kind of neat. Like
It was-
It was
I'm
kind of
not
like a
saying
warning
it-
or something. Like, bruh.
I'm
like,
not
you
saying it
think you're
wasn't
safe. You know?
a good moment,
Yeah.
but like in that moment, you know, you just kind of like,
All right, bruh, you're doing the most. She dead. We got it. It's over. It's done. We got it.
Shit. But
So-
we always come back to it, and that's why we love this shit, and that's why we're here. So, yeah, y'all. I think that's it. You know,
that's pretty much
check
it.
us out everywhere. MapleMixProductions.
YouTube, Twitter. Twitter's MapleMixPro. Who cares?
Yeah.
Facebook.
Twitter's gone the way of
TikTok.
season 8, right?
Twitter is season 8.
Oh. All right. And yeah, TikTok, MapleMixProductions, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Twitch even, MapleMixProductions, you know?
Aries the Kid everywhere
Music.
with a Z. Aries the Kid official at gmail.com. MapleMixProductions at gmail.com if you have ideas. If you want to talk about any moments that you liked, if you want to laugh at us for something we got hilariously wrong, which
Yes.
is fair enough, please do. I encourage you.
We will bring up the corrections. Let's go.
And we don't really promote this as much, but if you want to send a voice message, you can do that to us, and we can play it on the show for you.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So with,
figure it out.
Yeah, with that,
We out.
yeah.
With that, I'm not sure. We need a good way to sign off in a Game of Thrones way.
For the watch.
For the watch. Fuck it.
Shout out to Tyrion Montana.
I hope someone does that, by the way. I hope someone makes a compilation or like some type of thing where it's Tyrion's face over Tony Montana.
Let's go, internet.
Or the reverse.
Yeah.
Or the reverse. Either way. For the watch.
For the watch.